my son Neil and his wife Zoila were staying in Colombia with her parents because her mother was far from well and was glad to see her. The year was 1994, as far as I can be certain, and they were both very happy to be with her because after her being very worried about her daughter marrying someone from so far away, she had found that my son was friendly to her and actually bothered to get her nice things to eat and troubled about her in many ways. So she was actually very pleased. So were we when we heard about it, because there's something about the lower hemisphere, the southern hemisphere, and the northern hemisphere, on totally the other side of the world, coming together, and you want to get from each other and give to each other the things that are good, that you can understand, and so make a real relationship. And I must say that after being somewhat worried, I found these people wholly delightful to know, and somehow there was something about them that was at one point flamboyant because of the colouring which they wore. They liked bright reddish and gold colours, which plainly we aren't so struck on here. And at the same time, they looked as if they came from that part of the world. And it was so lovely knowing when we did things that pleased them. And I remember when my daughter-in-law's sister came to our house for the first time, that Esperanza said she was astounded at all the vegetables which we'd cooked, because until then she thought people went to a supermarket and got them all frozen in small bits. And I remember we just stood there holding each other and laughing at the odd thoughts we had about each other and each other's countries. Is that? Yes, I think that is really all I've got to say there, except that wherever